3. See their faces.
ใครที่เข้ามาแล้วเห็นที่ครูแชร์สกรีนไหมคะข้อตกลงในการเรียนซูมขอให้ทุกคนปฏิบัติตามนี้ด้วยนะคะ
Turn on your cameras.
ตั้งชื่อของตัวเองเป็นภาษาอังกฤษนะคะเพื่อที่ครูจะได้ทำการเช็คชื่อได้
Yes. Put the videos.
และ2ไม่เปิดไมค์เพื่อคุยเล่นกันนะคะขณะที่ทีเชอร์กำลังสอนนอกจากทีเชอร์จะถามเราถึงจะสามารถเปิดไมค์ได้3ขอให้ทุกคนเปิดกล้องตลอดเวลาในขณะที่เรียนเพื่อที่ทีเชอร์จะสามารถเห็นหน้าทุกคนได้นะคะ
How many participants? 6, 5.
และข้อสุดท้ายในขณะที่เปิดไมค์พยายามอย่าให้มีเสียงพัดลมเสียงทีวีจากที่บ้านเนาะเสียงรบกวนอื่นๆเข้ามาในไมค์นะคะเพราะว่ามันจะเป็นการรบกวนเพื่อนคนอื่นโอเค
2, 4, 7, 8. Hello, good afternoon. Wait, I'm gonna turn on my camera also so that you can see my handsome face. Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher.
How are you?
Afternoon, teacher.
How are you guys?
I'm fine. I'm good.
Have you eaten your lunch?
Yes.
Yes. What did you eat?
I'm not in my lunch. My lunch.
Ah, you haven't eaten your lunch?
No,
Why?
I'm not hungry.
Not hungry yet. Okay, but don't forget to eat, okay?
Okay.
แพรตอบคนเดียวเหรอแพรไม่ทักแล้วเขาใส่ไม่ทักทายทีเชอร์เหรอคะบอลไม่ทักทายเหรอคะ
Which one? This one?
จ้าเอ๋ จ้าเอ๋คิดถึงครูเต่าไหมคะ ไม่ ทำไมให้แพรตอบทีเชอร์คนเดียวอะคะโหเสียชื่อหมดโหยป .5 แล้วแสดงศักยภาพเลยดีม
Shy to
ใช่
speak, no
ใช่ไหม
teacher.
คะต้องพูดนะคะพูดไม่ได้นะคะ
ไม่ต้อง I speak Thai. I speak English, not Thai.
เยี่ยมเยี่ยมพูดเลยลูก
Okay, how many are you now? 21. Let's wait until 30, okay?
เป่ามาแล้ว
Before we start.
ต้องกี่คนละ
While waiting, please prepare your inside out class book. Good dancer. Good dancer.
ระวังเสียงพัดลมด้วยนะคะในกฎว่ายังไงเอ่ย
Teacher, what page?
Now later, just open it on page 2 of your class book.
ให้เปลี่ยนชื่อซูมลูกไม่ได้ให้แชทมา แค่เปลี่ยนชื่อซูมนะคะไม่ต้องพิมพ์แชทมาลูก
22. Turn on your cameras. I want to see your cute faces. Typhoon.
ใครที่เข้ามาใหม่เดี๋ยวหน้าทำตามข้อตกลงในการเรียนซูมด้วยนะคะที่ครูแชร์สกรีนไป รับทราบ
22. Still 22. What's your lunch?
Yes.
What's your lunch? What did you,
No.
did you eat? Chicken, fried chicken,
Yeah,
soup,
chicken.
fried chicken with soup. What's that? Tom yum? Steak. Epon. You ate steak? $25. 5 more. 26. Okay, so they were late only. Typo, keep on dancing. Let's start. 27. Okay. I'm gonna share my screen. It's okay. I want to see your face. No, I can't see my PowerPoint. Okay. So we will start now. Last time we tackled about the environment, right? What can you see?
Yes.
What can you see in our environment? What are the things that we can see?
Air.
Oh, you can see air?
Plants.
Light.
Oh,
Plants.
the light. What else?
Water.
Plants.
Water,
What? Soil.
soil. What else?
Plants. Tree.
Plants, trees. What else?
Tree.
How about the animals? Can you see animals?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So what is environment again? Can you tell me? It's on page 2, the environment.
Environment is of a living thing refers to the non-living thing and other living thing around it.
These things. Okay. Continue it, continue. These things affect.
These things affect the survival of the living things in an environment.
Okay, so as you can see, what is an environment? It is the surroundings or conditions in which a person, animal, or plant lives or operates. This is where we live. All the living things live in the environment. So natural environment encompasses all living and non-living things occurring naturally. So we are together also with the non-living things. Okay. So what is an environment made of? It is made of what? What are the 5 things? We have the
Air.
air,
Light.
light,
Water.
water,
Soil.
soil,
Soil, plants, trees.
temperature. Okay, temperature. So what is an air? Who wants to read? Who wants to read?
Air. Living things need air to stay alive. Plants and animals need to take in oxygen from the air for respiration. Plants need carbon dioxide to carry out photosynthesis.
Okay, so all living things need oxygen. Always remember that. Okay, but for the plants, they don't need the oxygen, but they need the opposite, the carbon dioxide. So we are opposite to the plants. We inhale oxygen while they exhale oxygen. And then we exhale carbon dioxide, and then the plants inhale the the carbon dioxide. And then plants need the carbon dioxide to carry out the photosynthesis so that they can make their own food. Right? So light, who wants to read? Who wants to read from the light?
Light. The sun is
Here, you can read here. You can read from the PowerPoint. Light. Oh, sun is.
Sun is the source of light. Plants need sunlight to carry out photosynthesis.
Okay. So the main source of our light is the sun. Can you imagine the earth doesn't have the sun? How can we see each other? We cannot see, right? Because it will be totally dark. And then plants need sunlight to carry out the photosynthesis to make their own food. How about the water? Wants to read?
Hi, teacher.
Okay, go.
Plants and animals need water for respiration. Plants also need water to carry out
Synthesis.
photosynthesis.
Okay. So plants and animals need water for respiration. So that is their main food also. Also in the plants, they need it to carry out the photosynthesis. Do you know that cactus can store water inside their body? So when you put cactus in the desert, not island, but desert place, they can live for a very long time, even without water. Do you know why? Do you know? Because,
I don't know.
okay. So the root of, or the roots of the cactus goes directly down until they reach the water bed. Okay, water bed. Okay, typhoon. Okay, so they can get water from that water bed. And then remember, all fish needs water to live. If you put them out of the water, do you think they can still live?
No.
No, but there are some animals or some fish that can live above the water for not a very long time, but for like minutes only, for a minute, just like the
Dolphin.
dolphin. Dolphin is not part of a fish, but they are mammals, right?
Nemo.
Do you know mud skipper? Do you know mud skipper? You don't know? Later, I will show it to you. Okay, soil. Who wants to read? Do you want me to call?
Me, teacher.
Okay, go. Kanyarat.
Plants get water and nutrients from the soil. Soil have different properties, which affect the type of plant that can grow well in them.
Okay, so remember, there are different kinds of soil. We have the loamy soil, the sandy soil, and then what is the last one? Loamy, sandy, and gray soil. Okay, so usually, or most of the plants grow in what kind of soil? Is it in loamy, in sandy, or in gray soil? Gray soil is also like clay soil, clay. So most of the plants grow in loamy soil, like this also. Okay, because it has a lot of nutrients in it. Because some of the dead animals, dead plants, they get decomposed and then they get fertilized the soil. Next, temperature. Who wants to read for the temperature? Anyone? For the temperature, who wants to read?
Me.
Who?
Sure. I.
I want to see your face. What's your name?
Bond.
Okay, okay. You read.
Many plants and animals cannot survive in
Extreme.
extreme temperature. The temperature of a plant depends on the amount of sunlight that reaches the plant.
Reaches the place. Okay, so the temperature, it depends only from the sun or for the sun. If you are in equator, you know in equator, it is the middle part of our earth. So that middle part is too hot. Do you know that? And also, just like Asia, Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam, Myanmar, they are near to the equator. So we feel hot in these areas. Do you understand?
Yes.
While in North Pole and then the South Pole, the top and the bottom of the earth are very cold because it doesn't have enough sun rays. Next, light. Oh, light, finish. Okay, what are the characteristics of animals in the environment? Who wants to read?
I teacher.
Go.
Living thing
Interacts.
interact with other living thing in its
Environment.
environment.
Okay. Who's that type of? Unmute that. Okay, so a living thing interacts with other living things in its environment. So as you can see in this picture, the penguins, what are they doing?
Walking.
Are they walking? They are jumping. They interact, so they are playing. Just like these pandas, they are playing also. That's how they interact with other animals. They can also interact through what? Through fighting. So the next characteristic, who wants to read? Do you want me to call? Sutida, can you read?
A living thing depend on other living thing for food.
Okay, so other living things. So they eat each other. So we have here the prey and predator. If you say prey, you are the food of the predator. Okay, just like this bear and the fish. The fish is the prey, and then the predator is the bear. So they depend on the other living things to make or to get their food. Just like these lions, they eat one of the animals. Who's that? Okay, so they eat other animals also to make them live. Next, number 3, who wants to read? I will call Supachot. Can you read?
สุภโชติค่ะ
A living thing depends on another living thing for food and shelter.
Shelter. Okay. So you know other living things, they use the other living things to make their own shelter or the house. Just like this monkey. The monkeys live where? Can they live inside the house? No. Maybe sometimes. And then, but this one, this monkey lives in the forest. So he used the trees to make his or her shelter or the house. While this fish, they use the coral to make their house, to make them safe. Number 4. I want to call Tanakon. Tanakon.
Living things compete with other living things for food and shelter.
Okay, just like what I told you, they eat other animals to make their own food. That's how the prey and predator relationships. Okay, just like us humans, we eat what? Can we eat door? We cannot eat door, right? Can we eat computer? Yes or no?
No.
No, we cannot eat computers because computers are not living thing also. But we eat what? We eat?
Meat.
We eat meat. What else?
Vegetable.
Okay, vegetables from the plants and fruits, right?
Yes.
Okay. Number 5. Taipum. Can you read number 5? Taipum. You don't like? Okay. Who? Can you read?
Living things depend on other living things to reproduce.
Reproduce. Okay. So just like this V, it use or it gets the egg cell from the plant and then it will move to other plant to reproduce. So it helps the plant to make more. Number 6. Who wants to read? Number 6. Where are your cameras?
ทุกคนเปิดกล้องด้วยนะคะทิเชอร์จะได้เห็นหน้าไม่งั้นทิเชอร์ไม่รู้นะว่าใครเป็นใครค่ะรบกวนเปิดกล้องด้วยค่ะ
Kanwara, can you read? Kanwara.
Everything can
Cause
home to abandon
other living
until everything
okay.
bring everything.
So look, this tree is surrounded by aphids. Okay, so they take nutrients from the trees, from the plants, and then after that it can harm or it can destroy the plant or the tree where they were living. So this tree, caption, I'll share my screen again. Okay, so living things can cause harm to other living things. It's like, what's your question? Chanatip? Where are you raising? Do you have question? Kapanat? Sawit? Do you have question? Okay. So just like this tree, it will become weaker because of aphids. So the aphids will get all the nutrients, and then after that, this tree will die. So now, how does the fish interacts with the non-living things and other living things in the pond? Fill in the blanks. So it has A, B, C, D. Look at the picture. It's on page 6. It's on page 6 of your book, of your class book. So where are the fish here? Here, right? Under the water. It has the algae on rocks and then the heron, this bird. So the fish needs to live in blank to survive. What's the answer here?
Water.
Okay, the answer is water. Next, the fish feeds on blank, which get their energy from the blank. What is the food of the fish here? What do you think is the food? Is it the heron or the algae?
Algae.
Okay, algae. So where does the algae get the energy or the food from?
Sunlight.
Light. Okay, from the light. The fish blank the other fish or with other fish in the pond for food and space. They what? What do they do? In the 6 characteristics, what did they do?
Respiration.
Again?
Respiration.
No. It's on number 5. Page 5. Page 5. Page 5. What? They what? Starts with letter C. Page 5. A living thing.
Compete.
Okay, compete with other fish in the pond. Next, the fish gets eaten by who will be the predator of the fish?
Heron.
Okay, the heron. Okay, where do living things seek shelter and protection? Where? So shelter protects or shield animals from predators or the bad weather. Safe place for living things to grow and reproduce. So animal depends on their environment for shelter. Just like us humans, we have to have shelter or our house for us to keep us safe. Safe from what? Safe from, other bad people and from the bad weather. So these are the predators in animal kingdom. These 4 are the most. So we have here the killer whale, tiger, the great white shark, and a lion. So they eat other animals only. Mostly predators or all predators eat animals only. Okay. It's on page 7. Page 7. Okay. Next, prey is the animal or organism which the predator eats. Okay, so you're not finished. Okay, we'll go back here. If you are not finished, you tell me.
เสร็จหรือยังคะหน้านี้
Are you finished?
เสร็จแล้วให้บอกทีเชอร์ด้วยนะลูก
Speak. Okay. So these are the animals that can be eaten by the predator. Just like octopus, deer, stingray, and zebra. They are the food of the predators. Okay, just like this one. The zebra can be eaten by the lions. Stingrays can be eaten by what? By the sharks, by the whale. Deer can be eaten by the other wild animals like lion, tigers, cheetah, jaguar. And then octopus can be eaten by other big animals like whale, sharks. Why are you raising your hand, Nanapat?
คนที่ยกมือมีคำถามอะไรไหม
Kampanat,
คะ
this one.
ถ้าไม่มีอย่ายกเล่นนะลูกกัมปนามีคำถามอะไรไหมคะ
Raise your hand if you have question. Okay, so next. Some animals seek shelter and protection under the ground, just like the rabbit, snake, earthworms, and mole. These are what we call the burrows. Okay, it's on page 7. They call this shelter as burrows. Burrows shelter. Trees provide shelter to animals like koalas, owl, monkeys, and squirrel. So they use the tree as their house. Next, page 9. Page 9. Page 9. Koala lives where? So match each living thing to its shelter. So koala.
Tree.
It's where? The burrow, sea anemone, tree, or cave?
Tree.
Tree.
The tree, okay. Connect it. How about the clownfish?
Sea animal.
Sea and
Sea anemone. How about the bat?
Cave.
cave.
Cave, very good. How about the rabbit?
Burrow.
Not burrow, burrow.
Burrow. Burrow.
Finish?
Yes.
Everyone finish?
No.
Yes. I'm finished.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's wait for the other.
I'm finished, teacher.
Okay,
I'm
okay, we'll
finished.
wait for you.
I'm finished, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
Teacher, we will use only this one. Tell them the class book only. Up to them.
ใช้ปากกาหรือดินสอก็
You
ได้
can
นะ
use
คะ
pencil, you can use your pen. It's up to you. Because that's your book. All right, finish? Are you finished? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes. Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Let's go to the next one. Wait. Okay. Classification of animals based on what they eat. So we have 3 classifications. We have the herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Right, next page, page 10. So what is or what are herbivores? They eat what?
Eat plants.
But only pen.
Plants.
Only pen.
How about carnivores?
Meat. They
Okay,
eat
how about omnivores?
plants and
Plant
meat.
and meat.
Eat
Plant
plants
and meat. Very good. So herbivores are animals that eat only plants, just like the sheep, rabbit, elephant, and panda. They don't eat meat. Okay. Next, the carnivores are animals that eat only other animals or meat only, just like lion, leopard, dolphin, and polar bear. Omnivores are animals that both eat plants and animals, just like rat, boar, monkey, and turtle. Are we clear? How do you know dogs are belong to herbivore, carnivore, or omnivore? Dog-
อะไรนะคะ
What's that?
พี่ชอบถามว่าสุนัขเป็นสัตว์ประเภทไหนค่ะ มีใครอยากตอบไหม
Eat pen
and
and
omnivore.
They
Omnivore.
are herbivore,
Omnivore.
omnivore, or carnivore?
Omnivore.
Omnivore. How about?
Teacher, your skin is dark.
Again?
Your skin is dark.
My skin is dark.
Yes.
My screen?
Yes, teacher.
Can you see my screen?
No.
คนอื่นเห็นเป็นสีดำไหมคะ
ไม่ค่ะ
ไม่ครับ
น่าจะเป็นที่อินเทอร์เน็ตนะคะ เพราะว่าเพื่อนคนอื่นก็เห็น แล้วครูก็เข้าอยู่ก็เห็นปกตินะลูก ลองเช็คอินเทอร์เน็ตดูนะคะ
Okay. Okay. If you cannot see me, you can watch this video again. Okay. Just go to YouTube and then watch the video again for today's lesson.
ว่าออกแล้วเข้าใหม่ก็ได้ค่ะ ลองดูนะ
Okay. How about snake? Snake is what? Herbivore, carnivore, or omnivore?
Carnivore.
Carnivore. How about kangaroo?
Carnivore.
Herbivore. How about cat? Cat.
Omnivore.
Omnivore. Okay. So next page 11. Okay. So fill in the blanks in the diagram below to show what happens during photosynthesis. The blank traps energy from the sun. What is that? What can you trap from the sun? What can you get from the sun? Oh,
Light.
what traps the sun? That is the
Light.
oops.
Light.
What do you call that? Starts with letter C.
Chlorophyll, teacher.
Okay, that is chlorophyll. Blank is taken from the air. What can you get from the air? This plant. What does this plant can get from the air or taken from the air?
Carbon dioxide.
Okay, that is the carbon dioxide. Letter C. Blank is taken from the plant roots. Look at the picture. What can you get?
Nutrient.
Nutrient, are you sure? Look at the picture. What will you
Water.
put to the, what's that? What's your answer?
Water.
Water. Okay. Next, blank is given out. What does the plant give us? Gives us.
Oxygen.
Okay, that is oxygen. Letter E, blank is brought from leaves to different parts of the plant. What is that? So from the sunlight, it has what? The photosynthesis. And then the leaves will make their own blank and brought to different parts of the plant. What is that? It starts with letter F. It has 4 letters. It has F, O, blank. What is that?
Food.
Food. Okay, so food is brought from leaves to different parts of the plant. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, next. Match them. So omnivores. Well, omnivores, animal that eats only plant, animals that eats only another animals, animal that eats both plants and animals.
Omnivore is an animal that eats both plants and animals.
Very good. So next, what is the, give me the example. Is it the sheep, turtle, or dolphin?
Turtle.
That is the, wait. Later. Carnivore. What is carnivore? What is a carnivore?
An animal that eats
only other animal.
Okay. Herbivore.
An animal that eats only plants.
Very good. Now give me example of herbivore.
Sheep.
That's the
Sheep.
sheep. How about this one, the carnivore?
Dolphin.
Dolphin. How about this one, the last one, the omnivore?
Turtle.
Turtle. Okay. Are you finished answering?
Yes.
Okay. So that's it. I have questions now to you. I have questions. Can you close your book? Close your book, everyone. Oh, wait.
ตอนนี้ให้ทุกคนปิดหนังสือนะคะทีเชอร์มีคำถามอยากจะถามค่ะ
Question.
ห้ามแอบดู ปิดเลย
But I'm gonna turn on. Open my book. Okay. So what are the 5 things that environment is made up of?
Air, light,
Light,
soil,
soil,
temperature,
and
water.
water. Very good. Next, can you give me example of prey and predator? Animals that are prey and predator.
Lion and sheep.
Lion and sheep. Which is the predator?
Lion.
Which one is the prey?
Sheep.
Very good. What do you call the shelter for the animals that live underground? What do you call it? It starts with letter B.
Barrow.
Barrow. Next. Okay, 3 classifications of animals.
Carnivores, carnivores, and omnivores.
Very good. What is herbivore?
Is
An
it
animal
only
is only pan.
Okay. How about carnivore?
An animal
They
is
only
only
eat
animal.
Okay. Omnivore?
Animal
An
is
animal both
both
eat plant and animal.
Very good. You get it all right. So, next week, we will start for the new chapter. Okay, so we finished chapter 1 today. Right? But maybe we will have the mastery test in your workbook next week before we start the next chapter. All right? So read your book. Keep on reading it. Keep on memorizing the vocabularies and terminologies. All right? Who is Natida? Natida, where's your face? I can't see your face, Natida. Show it to me. No face? Okay. So turn on your cameras and then we will take picture, okay?
ขอเก็บภาพหน่อยค่ะ
Turn it on and smile.
ยิ้มสวย
Smile, smile. Big smile, big smile.
ๆ ยิ้มกว้าง
Big smile.
ๆ เอาให้ปากฉีกถึง
Big smile. Smile. 1, 2.
Cheese and
Next, another one.
อีกรูปหนึงค่ะ
Smile, smile, big smile, big smile. Waki, waki, you can do this. Waki, waki. No, it's okay.
1 2
นี่เหรอ
Okay.
ค่ะ
Goodbye and see you next week. All right?
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I'll say goodbye to you no more.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bro.
Goodbye. Enjoy.
See you, teacher. See you.
See you.
Oh,
Goodbye.
kamu